another.
All right. That's a beauty. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Knew I could cast that bug. Just took me a few tries.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Jim Watt. Welcome to another edition of Hooked on Fly Tying.
And I'm Kelly Watt. Dick Talleur has probably taught us all at one time or another how to tie better flies from his prolific and informative articles and books.
Now we're privileged to present his artful instruction and knowledge in this series of unique and historic videos.
The first fly, the Stimulator.
As on all of my fly tying tapes, this one will focus on techniques rather than patterns, although you're going to see some wonderful patterns that will catch many, many fish for you, I hope. But mainly we're going to concern ourselves with how the flies are tied and not what the patterns are, because once you know how to tie these flies, you know how to tie all flies, and they're all pretty much the same, even Atlantic salmon flies. I'd like to particularly exercise some of the techniques in winging flies. It seems to give people more trouble than most of the other operations that we have, especially in dry flies. So the first fly we're going to tie is the Stimulator, and that uses what we call a downwing, which lays over the top of the body, made out of hair. And the first thing you want to do is pick appropriate hair. And I'm going to give you a little demonstration on what kind of hair not to pick. First of all, if you want the wing to lie reasonably neatly along the top of the fly, when you're tying downwing patterns, which could be caddisflies, stoneflies, or terrestrials such as hoppers, the idea is to have hair that will do that and will not just completely flare and spin the way you would want if you're going to make a bass bug or a muddler head. So here's the kind of hair you might not want to select, and I'm going to show you why. I'll put this up here on top of the hook. We'll skinny it down to an appropriate proportion here. And I'm going to take this thread and I'm going to try to tie it to the top of the hook and make a wing out of it. You can see what happens. First of all, it's so soft that the thread actually cut it. And secondly, it flares like crazy. And if I wanted to actually spin it as though I were going to make a bass bug, I can do that too. Now it's 360 degrees around the hook, and it's exactly what we don't want for this fly. Here you see the hair is much, much finer, and it's taken from a different part of the deer, probably the ridge of the backbone or near the mask or something like that, or down along one of the shanks, where it doesn't have that honeycombed hollow material inside of it, and the hairs are harder and thinner and also longer. I'll put the thread over this.